All right, welcome back to my high school football championship series streaming live on Twitch and later uploaded to YouTube. We're in week 4. We just wrapped up game 1, which was South Terrebonne at Terrebonne. Now we're going to move on to game number 2, and tonight we're doing South Lafourche at Thibodaux tonight. So this is what we've got lined up. Let's go ahead and get straight to it. I've got both teams queued up right here. And we're going to take a look at their uniforms real quick. So, a reminder, Thibodeau has, I just had that pulled up. Hang on one second. So, our weekly standings, of course, Thibodeau is sitting at 1 and 2, as well as South Lafourche. Thibodeau has dropped their last 2 games to fall to 1 and 2, while South Lafourche won their first game last week in week 3 to move up to 1 and 2. So, we're going to see how this one works out. And Thibodeau, one of the early favorites in the season, see if they can bounce back. They're going to be at home today, and their uniforms are going to be one of their alternate home uniforms, the all purple with the white helmet. Just a reminder, too, that the colors are a little bit washed out on your screen from what the colors are in the actual game itself. I had to do some adjusting because of the way the stream works, and it's kind of washed out some of those colors a little bit. They're a little deeper and richer in game than what you're seeing here. So that purple looks much better than what you're seeing. But anyway, this is their home alternate uniform, and South Lafourche will be wearing their alternate away uniforms with blue helmets this time. They've been wearing their white helmets up to this point. So that's what this looks like. And let's get to it. We are going down to Thibodaux, Louisiana for this matchup on a Friday night, clear skies, under the Friday night lights. So I'm going to kick it off to the broadcast booth now, and I'm going to catch you guys on the other side, and we're going to see how this one shakes out.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
you said little toss because they're not trying to throw bombs to the fullback. This is a guy that's going to be more of a possession wide receiver. But if you can depend on him and he can catch the football consistently, you can get those little gains, those positive gains, and keep the defense in the right balance.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Lost a throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. A third down try for the offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got enough for the first. They finally get it stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. They'll ride the hot hand. Nice move to pick up yardage. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Shakes off the defender. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Benoit. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll toss it to the left. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion.
because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Slips a tackle. Makes the catch. It's Williams. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Dillon. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Waning seconds in the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. There's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll give it to Johnson. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the mark. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. He knew that he was coming. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he did so beautifully.
Perfect. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need a few yards for the first down, get it out of my hand, get the first down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical 2 is time as we open the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, this offense comes short. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds, and now the offense trying to score one late. He'll set up to throw. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Makes the grab on the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll look to throw on third and goal. He wants it all. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Lost a throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Dillon. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. To the air on second down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Creates a little room. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. He's got an open man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Pressure coming. Pulls it in. It's Dillon. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss.
Well, what a finish. Another close game. Thibodaux snaps their 2-game losing streak with a last-minute drive to take the lead, 13-10, and the defense coming up with a big play at the end, putting pressure on the quarterback. I think that was Sanchez that got to him before he could unleash that Hail Mary for South Lafourche's last-ditch effort to try to win that one. Another good game, 2 good games so far in week 4. with our early matchups. So these were some really good matchups. Let's go ahead and go through the stats real quick. As always, I cannot keep track of the stats in game because we have to use the play now mode. So if you want to keep track of these stats yourself, you can do so at home just by pausing the screen while I roll through these. I'll try to go through, relatively slowly so you can pause the screen. Reuben Brown here, 19 of 32, 152 yards, touchdown, and an interception. Rushing, Tremaine Johnson, 20 attempts with 76 yards. And then Brown, tell you what, Brown had a really clutch run there on that last drive too to convert a first down. That was definitely clutch. And receiving, Roland Joseph, their number one receiver, came up big in this one. Tremaine Johnson had a couple of catches. And this was the guy that scored the touchdown there at the end, the tight end, Jared Johnson, with a clutch catch himself. So a lot of clutch plays going on in this one. It was needed. When you have a close game like that, you got to have guys that can come up big for you when you need them. Let's move on to the defensive stats here. I don't believe Thibodaux had any takeaways, but we're just going to roll through these real quick. See, he had a couple of tackles for loss, 2 sacks as well, and then that pressure there at the end, I'm pretty sure that was him. Run through these real quick, and then we can move on to South Lafourche stats. So yeah, another good game, a good close one. The field goal stats and punting stats, and then we'll move on to South Lafourche. Take a look at them. South Lafourche will drop one after they finally won their first game of the season. They drop another game, so they're good. I'll tell you what, though, that was a good performance by their quarterback. He had a heck of a run there too. That touchdown run he made, 20 of 27, 149 yards. Really good day passing for him. And then it doesn't show in the yardage because those sacks, the sack yardage takes away from his runs. But that touchdown run he made was really good, really good run there. Other than that, they kind of really struggled. Thibodeau's defense really contained their running game, as you can see. And then receiving yardage is not quite enough to get it done today through the air. Go on to blocking, and then we'll touch on their defensive stats. We had the turnover here. That was the interception early in the game, right there. And we'll just go through these guys. There was a big sack by him at one point in the game. Actually, not a lot of sacks on the South Lafourche side. That's the only sack was this one. So that negative yardage must have mostly come from his rushing attempts, I guess. Oh, maybe it was a big sack. I'm gonna have to go back and watch. Here is he had a missed field goal in that game that definitely hurt. That was the difference in the game too. Was that missed field goal he had, and then our punting stats here. So very close game. Came down to a field goal. The missed field goal by South Lafourche was crucial. Um, but there we go. That ends game 2 for week 4. And if you're watching this, just a reminder, I think I forgot to do this at the beginning. I usually do this at the beginning of every game. But all of these teams are available for download to use in your College Football 26 video game. Simply search my username down there at the bottom, Dreadwin94, and you can download any one of these teams to use in your College Football 26 video game. Make sure you're searching the username search box and not the keyword search box. All right, I'll get the hang of this one day. But anyway, thanks for watching this one. I think I'm gonna wrap this one up tonight. I'm gonna go to a pause screen and just do a quick wrap up, and then we'll call it a night. stay tuned for the other two games that we've got scheduled for Thursday. Tonight is Tuesday when this is being broadcast, so Thursday night will be the final two games for Week 4, and then we're going to keep on rolling with this. All right, I'll be right back. You guys stick with me. I'll be right back.